Hi, I'm Cheryl Hall. Welcome to Evoke. Thanks for your interest, and I hope by the time you've finished this short presentation, you'll have a better understanding of how easy e-learning can be. So once you're enrolled in Evoke, you'll go into the student login. And you'll come to your CoreSites learning platform. So once your enrolment's all taken care of, you'll find that the Certificate for in Training assessment will then be logged on your CoreSites website. So you'll double click on that and enter your Evoke learning platform for this course. So you can see here on the left hand side you have your menu bar with your core units that get revealed each week as you're progressing through the course and participating in the webcasts. Each week there's one webcast that goes for about an hour once a week, and if you can't make it, that's not a problem. We have them recorded, but you'll have your own learning group, so you'll have people for support, some other participants there to support you, and of course you'll have your tutor on a weekly basis as well. And then you'll have your electives that you choose. So this is the home page, and there'll always be some announcements there for you and your webcast link, so you can actually click on there and simply click on the URL link to take you through to that webcast, and you'll have the password available for the week. That's for the live participation. If you actually miss one of the live presentations, you can simply go in and access them through CoreSites. So I've just gone into week 1, and you can see there where week 1's recorded webcast is located. Now, the webcasts are a very complex file. They are embedded with documents that will pop up to allow you to save them to your files. You can be interactive and move around them just like you are participating live. So that makes it quite a large file size. My suggestion is you just race off and pour yourself a cold drink or make a cup of tea or coffee and come back while that's downloading, because those ones actually take a good 10 minutes or more to download in the background. Now, in addition to that, you'll have little video clips there. And some supplementary resources in the folder. We also give you PowerPoint notes, so if you are a kinesthetic person and like to print out things and handwrite on them, that's certainly how I tend to operate. We've got all of that functionality there for you to print out. Alternately, you might be quite savvy on a computer and want to split the screen, so you could actually have the screen up and access your PowerPoints for the week as well. So, it just depends on your capabilities. You might have access to a smartphone and want to play your lectures on the smartphone and have your laptop there for any of the documents that we use. So let's just go back here now to our CoreSites. Okay. So you can see here that this is week 1's unit of competency, and this is 1 of 10 units of competency that you'll need for your certificate for qualification. This is used training packages and accredited courses to meet client needs. So if I just move down, you'll see different components that all get discussed, and by the end of week 1 you'll know every component of this unit, how they function, and no matter what course, what specialisation you have, when you're teaching in VET, you will be able to download your own units of competency for your specialisation and know how to use these documents and work through to plan your learning and assessment. So just to give you an idea of how Evoke works, we like to reinforce that process, so we will always work through that performance criterion. So our suggestion is that you always have a hard copy of each unit of competency printed up, ready for the lecture bites, and you can then just see how we're working through each element. This is the element, and these are the steps to achieve that element. Select appropriate training package or accredited courses. How do we select the appropriate training package? Well, this is how we work through it, and that gets discussed in the lecture bites. So if you like to understand the logical process, we actually insist that all of our learners have these ready and available so they understand how the course is being built and worked through. So as you work through the PowerPoints and listen to the narrated lectures, you'll notice with the PowerPoints that each element will start with a nice bright screen, and it will clearly state what the competency is to define parameters of the learning program in this particular case. Oh, and you'll see on the bottom right hand corner where those performance criterion I was just showing you link through to each PowerPoint, so it's nice and easy to navigate there. So you'll get narrated PowerPoints, you'll get embedded documents, and you know, it's all quite visual and it's all quite interactive for you. So let's look at some of the other features of your learning platform if you're choosing to access your learning resources this way. You have an announcements page, and this takes you through to the webcast links for your particular upcoming webcast week. So for example, if I was to click on this webcast that was for the 21st of January, you'll see that it's already expired because the webcasts are live. So you actually log on to those at the set time and date. If you remember when we went into week 1, you could see where that webcast was recorded if you missed it on that particular day. So yeah, announcements are there, your tutor contacts are here on the left. There's some background information on the qualification and future pathways for, you know, further learning if you so desire. Let me just open up the troubleshooting page for you. This has all of the information if you're needing some IT support there, if you want to offer some feedback, some suggestions for improvement on any of the course information. If you require any adjustments due to a disability, we have lots of information to assist you there as well. And of course, at the time of enrolment, we would be helping you through that process. There's also some grievance information. So, you know, if you want to lodge an appeal and feel that sort of evidence that you've supplied to be competent actually meets the competency benchmark, we absolutely encourage you to contact us, and you know, we can investigate that and work through. So, you know, it's all very, very fair and equal. And there's other little troubleshooting general issues that some people have. So look, we've got lots of troubleshooting information because e-learning can be a bit of a challenge for some people. And that brings me to Plan B. We have a Plan B here at Evoke. Plan B, if you have internet systems that are sluggish, or if you have computers that can't quite manage the capabilities, or if you just aren't all that confident with e-learning, we offer a second option. So what we do is we just email everybody all of the lecture links through YouTube. And so long as you're playing them in order, and so long as you have downloaded that unit of competency and can follow through those performance criteria, and I'll just quickly show you those again. So, you know, so long as you have this document for each week printed out and can logically follow through there, all you have to do is open up your email and click into the corresponding YouTube site. So I'll just do that for you now. On my PC, it requires me to hit Control. On a Mac, it would be Command and click. And you can see it can take you through to a YouTube site. So there's Plan B for you. E-learning doesn't have to be difficult. You have lots of support. You have your tutor support once a week in the live webcasts, your participants, your group members that can all collaborate and help each other. It's very visual, it's quite interactive as well. So there's just a little taste of what's in store with e-learning with Evoke. It's very flexible. There's so many options for different levels of learners. With those recorded lectures, there is not mountains and mountains of reading. There's lots of flexible options depending on your IT capabilities. So thank you, and we look forward to welcoming you here at Evoke.